John C. Hinch Production Art Studios in Peoria, Illinois, VideoMax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Andrew Darling and Becca Winnie. News with Ashley Edlin and Cody Brutlag. And your Midstate reporting team. Sports with Drew Tate. On the Beat with Elizabeth Scoville. About Town with Gabrielle Balzel. Get Real with Emily Hart. Let's Eat with Kate Hall. About Crew with Tara Jabari. Cooking for Two with Emily Hart and Cody Brutlag. And State of the Arts with Simone Buckner. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine starts right now.
Hey, welcome to Midstate Magazine. I'm Andrew Darling.
And I'm Becca Winning.
And today we're going to have an extra special delicious show, I think.
I would hope so.
Yes. And
so, did you know what this last Thursday was?
What was it? What was there a new show on? Was I supposed to wash my socks? I don't know.
I
Go ahead and tell
don't know
me.
that schedule. Earth Day. It's the 40th anniversary of Earth Day.
We've had Earth for 40 years? That's incredible.
No, Earth Day actually started due to incidences where different companies, and especially in California, there was a big mess with oil and everything that was all over the shorelines, and people wanted to clean up. And actually, what's really cool about Earth Day now is that 40 years ago, it was about the visual thing. It was about what you saw. But now it's about the after effects, like runoff from soil and the different fertilizers that people use. And so it's progressed a lot more.
Interesting. I think we'll talk more about that. But now let's see what's in the news this week. Take a look.
Good evening and welcome to Midstate News. I'm Ashley Edlin.
And I'm Cody Brutlag. This weekend, Bradley Palooza will fill the campus with music. The Association of Latin American Students will be presenting the event. Alternative rock, hip-hop, acoustic, and new indie rock will also be genres showcased. These bands come from all around the Midwest. The bands to appear include Black Matt, Good Life, The Barcade Couture, Isis Rose, Illegit, and Blah Blah Blah. Bradley Palooza begins at 7 p.m. on Saturday night, May 1st, and will be held in the Olin Quad.
Downtown Peoria is known for its nightlife. Recently, though, the evenings have been quiet around Big Al's, Z-Bar, and J. Pre's. There have been ongoing plans for a new $102 million Marriott hotel. However, financial strain has ceased development. The vacant bar owners hope to reopen if the Marriott plans are put off any longer. Peoria Councilman and Deputy Liquor Commissioner Eric Turner doesn't believe the bars will be reopened. Current building owners just want to curb their current loss.
Accessories and gourmet treats were on display for shoppers, but it was for a good cause. The Doubletree Hotel and Convention Center in Bloomington hosted Shop for Hope and a Cure to raise money for the American Cancer Society. 69 vendors contributed to Relay for Life's effort to sell purses, ornaments, cookbooks, and scarves to help cure cancer. Snacks were sold, and even a massage therapist provided services. Almost 1,000 locals showed up to shop for a cause. Relay for Life raised $5,000 from the event.
The annual Peoria Area Spring Celebration is in full swing. The Courthouse Plaza serves as a stage for area schools to come showcase the arts. According to the Peoria County Regional Office of Education, this program is the only one of its kind in the United States. This year, 17,000 students from over 125 schools are participating in the month-long celebration.
Bring to highlight, usually we have like bands, orchestras, choirs, drama performances. We have several drama performances today, from all the way from pre-K through 12th grade. And then we also have an opportunity for the schools to bring art exhibits as well.
You can catch the kids performing every day from 11 to 1:30 through May 21st. And for more information, visit springcelebration.org.
There's been a lot of recent construction on the Peoria Public Library. Midstate Magazine's Becca Winning takes us downtown for more information.
After many years, it seems the Peoria Public Libraries are due for some renovation.
The library system hadn't been updated in 40 years. We did a long-range plan, and out of that came the fact that we couldn't make the improvements we needed without new buildings.
So, after receiving $28 million in bonds, Peoria Public Libraries are under much construction.
We're building a brand new North Branch. We're remodeling 3 floors of the main library, and we're adding a 12,000 square foot addition onto Lincoln Branch Library.
That doesn't mean you can't use the Main Street site. Books and other materials are stored ready to pull.
The biggest thing people need to remember is that the main library right now is a pickup and drop-off location. We only have the fiction out on shelves for people to browse.
The library is set to open in October of 2011. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Becca Winning.
Thanks, Becca. On Saturday, downtown Peoria will be a point on the map of a 300 citywide march. The Worldwide Marijuana March is taking place on May 1st from 2 until 4:20 p.m. Illinois Medical Marijuana NFP is hosting the event in Peoria to walk for the cause of legalizing marijuana as a medicinal and recreational drug. The walk will begin at Peoria Courthouse and continue to the Federal District Courthouse. We'll have more on the story in the following weeks. Brad Kraft is a freshman at Bradley University who's involved in the school's improv group Barbecue Kitten. Brad joins us today with Midstate Magazine's Tara Jabari to discuss the art of improv. Tara.
Thanks for coming in, Brad. Can you tell us a little bit about what improv comedy is?
Well, improv is an individual or a group of people that they take a suggestion from the audience when performing, and with little or no preparation, make a skit from that poll or suggestion.
Okay. What's the hardest part about improv?
Making sure everybody in the skit is on the same page, because if there's conflicting ideas, then it gets a little messy.
All right. And then what's the difference between improv and like other forms of comedy, such as like stand-up or theater, things like that?
Well, the difference is mostly the improvisation part, when it's all, it's all made up, and with everything else it's scripted.
Okay. What's your favorite part about being in improv comedy?
I've always liked when making people laugh, and so just the attention and getting a good reaction from the crowd.
Okay. And is there any more shows coming up that Barbecue Kitten is doing?
Yeah, we have one last show on May 4th, so tell your friends.
May 4th, gotcha.
I think it's at 7 or 7:30.
At Bradley University?
Yeah, I don't know what building it's in yet.
Okay, well,
I'm sure
we'll
there'll be
find out.
posters.
Thanks. And now here's Katie with sports.
Hey there, sports fans. Katie Sullivan here with your latest updates in sports. Chicago Cubs all-star pitcher Ted Lilly was in Peoria last week for a rehab start after having surgery during the offseason. Midstate Magazine's Jeff Bischke has more.
Chicago Cubs starting left-handed pitcher Ted Lilly was in Peoria for a rehab start with the Chiefs. According to Chiefs infielder Matt Serta, he was a pleasure to have.
He's a great guy, you know what I mean? He just kept everybody real loose and comfortable, was talking with everybody, talking with the pitchers, listening to a couple of, the conversations that he was having. And he was just, trying to make everybody feel comfortable, I think everybody's a little bit nervous just because, you got a big leaguer in the clubhouse. But, he's just trying to keep everybody loose, comfortable, laughing around. And
the crowd was buzzing with the Chicago Cubs all-star in town. These people even waited in line to catch the first glimpse of Lilly as he came out of the dugout. Lilly would give up an early run in the first, but would settle down from there, striking out the side in the first. However, Lilly even brought his bat to Peoria too. After singling up the middle his first time up, Lilly would surprisingly take off for second. He was called out, but you have to love the effort. A little bit of a change of scenery for Lilly. I doubt he is used to that happening not far from where he's warming up for his next inning. By the time his standing ovation was over, Lilly had pitched 7 innings, allowing only 1 run on 3 hits and striking out 9 Burlington Bees, showing no effects of his off-season shoulder surgery.
Oh, it was outstanding, He's, like I said, a big leaguer, coming out and throwing 7 strong innings for us, kept it up, close ball game, kept us in it, and, had a chance to come out and score a couple runs.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Jeff Bischke.
Woodruff High School's baseball player Alex Gutierrez is stepping up to the plate in more than one way. Midstate's own Drew Tate has more on how Gutierrez is keeping the baseball tradition in the family.
The ace of the Woodruff Warriors staff is the fourth man in his family's rotation.
You know, my two brothers went here, my dad went here, and they had some success here, so I have to carry on that success. I mean, right after the game, I was always out here on the field wanting to be around them, so yeah, I was pretty excited to get up here and play for them.
Living up to family expectations isn't what made Alex nervous about high school baseball.
So, I mean, not only my brother, but his teammates I've always hung out with my whole life and everything, so, I mean, I was comfortable with the team. It was just playing against the bigger kids.
Alex's key motivation to coming to Woodruff? Another generation of families.
Coach Stonebach's, both of them are very good coaches. They'll talk to college coaches for you. They'll do whatever they can do to get you into college.
As much as Alex was looking forward to playing for him, Coach Stonebach was just as excited to see Alex in a Woodruff Warrior jersey.
He had stories back in Little League of him hitting a certain number of home runs. I mean, just ridiculous numbers. And then when I actually got to see it for myself, when he was 13, we had a lot of our practices at the high school diamond. As a 13-year-old, he was hitting them out of there. But he's been fun to coach, and he makes you look good. He's a team player, but the individual numbers speak pretty loudly to me.
A .460 batting average, 8 home runs, and 33 RBIs as a sophomore are plenty for his brothers to come see.
My oldest brother's, he's out of college now, so he's back here, and then my other brother goes to ICC, so they're both around. They come to all my games.
The junior has high hopes for this last season of Warrior baseball.
We want to finish this last year with the bang, you know, win conference, and we're off to a good start by beating Richwood, so hopefully if we carry this on, it'll be a pretty good way to end Woodruff baseball.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Drew Tate.
Thanks, Drew. Well, that's all for sports. Back to you, Ashley.
A Tennessee man has been charged with aggravated burglary and a DUI. Police spotted Jimmy Graham cruising down the road on his lawnmower. Graham failed a sobriety test and claimed he only had one beer and had taken a stress reliever that was prescribed to him. He told officers he stopped by a house to pick up fishing poles. The man who lived in the house told police that Graham actually stole the fishing poles from his garage.
Well, that's all for the news. I'm Cody Brutlag.
And I'm Ashley Edlin.
And I'm Katie Sullivan. Be sure to join us next week.
Thanks, Ashley, Cody, and Drew. Well, I think that thanks to you, I might go check out my local library.
There's a lot to offer at the Peoria libraries. Although the downtown one is the drop-off, pick-up, pretty much only.
Right. I will need to get my library card renewed because I accidentally dropped it down my garbage disposal, and I can't go to the library now. So
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Have you ever lost your library card?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Do you have a library card?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Just checking. I mean, I'm sure it happens to a lot of people.
Yes, everyone drops their library card down their garbage disposal.
Yeah. Well, anyways, back to Earth Day. I mean, I celebrated Earth Day. I just forgot to tell you. I celebrated Earth Day by cutting down 13 trees. Only one was a sapling, though, so I don't know if it counts. How did you celebrate?
We did a little bit of extra recycling in my apartment. We tried to save on electricity. Mm-hmm. And I know Bradley had a big event that was going on the Olin Quad.
Oh. Well, that sounds like a good time. But Clash of the Titans seems to be the talk of the town. Let's see what Emily thinks of it.
Today's movie in review will be the action-adventure movie of the month, Clash of the Titans, starring Sam Worthington and Liam Neeson.
Happy now.
Clash of the Titans is a remake of the classic 1981 mythical movie about the story of Perseus. Perseus, played by Sam Worthington, was born of a god but raised as a man. After losing his family, Perseus must fight to save Earth and defend it against Hades and his ugly creatures. The special effects were amazing, and there was plenty of action that made it an entertaining movie.
People are going to look at this movie and think that some of the sets and locations are CG. You know, when you're filming above those clouds, that's for real. But when you look at it on you know, the way that we've shot it, it's too good to be true. And people are going to think that we never got out of a studio like this. That's the unfortunate thing, because it is all true. The volcanic terrain is, you know, only enhances our story, but you know, it is spectacular to watch. It's spectacular to look at.
However, I thought some of the dialogue could have been used differently by adding more scenes and more dialogue to the storyline. I feel the movie would have had a better flow to it. I feel that Clash of the Titans director Louis Leterrier tried to put too much information into too little time. This movie needed to be a lot longer to convey the whole story more appropriately. When I saw the trailer, it looked like something that would be action-packed and fun to watch, which it was, but it didn't live up to my expectations. This movie had good potential, but left me wanting more. Overall, I give Clash of the Titans 2.5 stars out of 5. For Get Real, I'm Emily Hart.
Thanks, Emily. So, Andrew, you were trying to say the director's name?
Yes, I can't recall any other works done by Leterrier, but the movie looks interesting. I haven't seen it.
But you said you had seen...
I saw the original, done with the claymation and you know, the cheesy effects. You know, it was still, it's a cult classic. And I think that's why this movie even was brought to life, so that people could enjoy it again in 3D. I heard the 3D wasn't that good, though.
I haven't heard anything about the movie, really, actually.
I heard that if you're going to see the movie, you might as well just see it in 2D. You know, you're not going to wear the dorky glasses or, you know, see a big scorpion lunging out at you. You know, you can just enjoy the film for what it is. But I have yet to see it, so I cannot judge it.
There's a lot of special effects, I know that.
Yes. Tell you a movie I did see. I did see the movie Kick-Ass.
And how was it?
That is a fantastic movie. It is based off of a comic book, which I have read, and it's quite good. It's a really good adaptation. It's got excellent action, fun dialogue, and it has a good social commentary beneath it. So, I mean, I really think it's a film everyone can enjoy, except kids.
Well, that's good to know.
And with all the warm weather lately, it's not surprising that grill fever has hit. Let's check out Cooking for Two.
Hello and welcome to Cooking for Two. I'm your host, Cody Brutlog.
And I'm your cook, Emily Hart.
So the weather's getting nicer, it's getting warmer outside, and that means one thing.
Grilling.
I can smell the charcoals already. So what are we grilling today?
We're going to be grilling some ribeye steaks that we've been marinating since about 10 a.m. this morning, so about 6 hours. And then we're going to be roasting some red potatoes on the grill.
Sounds excellent. Let's get started.
Excellent. So for the steaks, we just did a simple marinade. All I did, I mixed some spices, and then I also put some olive oil on top of it just to make it nice and juicy so it holds the flavor of the meat. So now we're going to cut up our potatoes. We're just going to put them exactly right on the grill with some butter and some Italian seasoning. Basically all we do, cut them in half and then put them on the grill for about 5 minutes and really nice and goldeny and delicious for us to eat. So it's been a couple minutes and we want to make sure that our steaks don't get too well done, because who likes a big old charred brick for their steaks? No one. So we're just going to flip them, and they're actually doing pretty well. All right, so we don't have too much time left on the steak, so we want to go ahead and get our potatoes on. So you just want to put them face down on the grill. Make sure you don't burn yourself. And these will take about 5 minutes to make.
So this is one of my favorite parts of summer, this grilled toast stuff that I make. You just take some Texas toast, and then you're gonna put some butter on just the one side. So we're gonna put some extra spicy Mrs. Dash just because it gives it an extra kick. And then now we're gonna place it on the grill, face up so that the spices are on top. Just gonna throw it over here next to our steaks.
So we've taken our steaks off the grill because they are perfectly done. And now we're just gonna check on our potatoes and see how they are doing. You want to have these nice little char marks on the end of your potatoes because they have that nice grilled, charry taste that really brings out the taste of the charcoal. And I think our meal is finished. I think this is going to be the best thing we've ever had on Cooking for Two.
This definitely is a great way to cap off Cooking for Two.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think the marinade really helped too.
It's good.
Made it nice and juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, I am Cody Brutlog. This is the lovely Emily Hart, and this has been Cooking for Two.
Thanks, Cody and Emily. I don't see why you didn't invite me. We could have had Cooking for Three, but hey, that's okay.
I'm a little jealous.
I love steak.
Those steaks did look good.
I love grilling. Nothing makes you feel more manly than pulling that grill out in your front yard and grilling stuff and touching the meat and flipping it around and taking your shirt off and the neighbors are looking.
Do you ever do the Texas toast thing that Cody was talking about?
No, I haven't.
I've never heard of it. I've never seen anyone do that. I've seen people like toast their buns or something like that.
I've never been brave enough to try it because bread is highly flammable.
Well, if you want to continue on with being a man, maybe you should be brave enough and try it.
Hey, I'll eat all the meat in the world, but you know, bread with spices and it's complicated. Yeah, I don't know what to do. And you know, earlier in the newscast, I forgot to mention. I said, "Hey, thanks, Ashley, Cody, and Drew." That was actually the lovely Katie Sullivan up there, and it's just a mere habit that I just spout out, "Hey, Drew, hey, Drew." You know, we're close. We hang out all the time. So my bad, Katie. Sorry.
So, do you grill a lot at home? Do you cook much or just grill?
Every day, and I'll tell you more about it after this. This week, the Fools on the Hill have come to our studio for a special performance. Take it away, guys.
It's obscene, we're just fiends for a flickering light. We look alive, but our eyes are cold. And we're all thinking, what do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? Tell me. What do we do now?
wonderful. I
was.
love Fools on a Hill.
Yes. What do we do now? That's a good question.
It's good. It's thought-provoking. I like that about a song.
What will I do next? Have a fruit roll-up after the show, of course. And speaking of fruit roll-ups, you were talking about how I might grill my things. Do you grill? Are you a griller?
Actually, I do.
Do you have a grill?
Well, I do at home a lot.
Mhm.
My dad used to grill, but now I do because he gets caught up in his Age of Empires. He'll sit on the computer for a while, and my mom doesn't want the meat to get
I play that game
charcoal bricks like Emily was talking about.
Oh, you use
so
charcoal?
I'm the griller of the family now.
You're not a propane kind of user? You're charcoal?
Well, we are propane, but
Propane. Taste the meat,
I
not
was
the heat.
using her phrase. I liked her phrase, charcoal bricks.
Yes, yes, it always gives that nice taste. And you know, I had to clean out my grill this year because there was birds living in it, and I was going to be very unkind to them and just cook them inside the grill. But I decided it's Earth Day, so just let them go. You know?
I'm so glad that you were inspired to let them go.
Only because it was Earth Day. I mean, they're birds. This week on SOA, we have a beautiful digital artist. Let's check in with Simone.
Good evening and welcome to Stay the Arts. I'm your host, Simone Buckner. Tonight, we are joined with a talented graphic design student, Ryan Hovenar. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
How did you get started in graphic design?
Originally, I was electronic engineer major, and it just wasn't my thing, and I've always been into art, so I just kind of took that bold leap to the opposite end of the spectrum.
Tonight, we're going to see some of your work, starting with She Danced in Silence. Can you tell us how you got the inspiration for this piece?
I've always been interested in surrealism, which is the study of the unconscious and dreamscapes and stuff like that. And I just kind of constructed this story in my head of a girl that's been in a coma, and just I was documenting all the things she would see, like dreams and all that type of stuff.
Okay. This one is called The Sacrifice of Isaac. How did you create this?
I used a lot of old magazines, old paper type materials. I really like to use antique things in my work. It kind of gives the work a whole new meaning.
Okay. And your final piece is titled The Great American Epic. What can you tell me about it?
As an American society, we're always bombarded with stories of, devastation, whether it's internationally or right here in the state. And we hear it so much and so often that it just becomes noise to us. We don't really take thought of it. So I just wanted to demonstrate that in that work.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Ryan's art will be on display from May 8th through the 13th in the Graphic Design 2010 Portfolio Exhibit at the Prairie Center of the Arts. You can learn more about Ryan on his website, ryanhovenar.daportfolio.com. Thank you for watching Stay the Arts. I'm Simone Buckner, leaving you with this. Maya Angelou once said, "If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally transform a million realities."
Hey, thanks, Simone. That was a thought-provoking cultural experience, just like Fools on the Hill.
I completely agree.
What did his masterpieces say to you?
Well, I really liked his last one about the Americans being bombarded with different images. It's so true. And the thing is, we're being bombarded with them so much that it's becoming normal. It doesn't have that shock factor anymore.
Yes. And speaking of culture, I mean, I know 12th Night, it might be still going on.
Yeah,
the play
there's
at
another
Bradley.
weekend. I actually saw it this last weekend. Oh, it was amazing.
How so?
Well, the characters were phenomenal. Everyone had these big, boisterous characters that really played off well, and they played with each other. And it's a longer show because it's Shakespeare, but it didn't feel long, which means it's a good Shakespeare show.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's really good. I might have to go see it.
You should. You should.
And Earth Day has come and gone. And, Avatar, that big movie, that came out on Earth Day for DVD, which shows us, a lot of things. Yeah, I think we can learn from that. But at any rate, that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching Midstate Magazine. I'm Andrew Darling.
And I'm Becca Winning.
See you next time.